you the local operation. I will explain you the push buttons here. You can see left side is the local operation symbols, and the right side is the configuration symbols. So left side you can see open symbol is there, stop symbol is there, close symbol is there, reset symbol is there. So whenever the selector switch is in local position, this left side symbols will activate. So now the valve is in fully open condition. If I want to close, so valve is closing now. So close push button. Now you can see the hand wheel is disengaged. Now there is no impact on the hand wheel for the gears. It is disengaged already.
And it makes an audible click when it is disengaged.
Yeah, it is this. When it is disengaged. So same thing here. When it reaches the close position, it will stop there. The limit LEDs will glow. I have 5 LEDs. One is for close. One is for torque close. If there is any torque fault during closing, torque fault, this LED will come. One is for motor thermal trip.
Okay.
One is for torque open. Okay. One is for open status. And I have one more LED for Bluetooth connection.
But you don't have the Bluetooth now.
No, Bluetooth connection is available.
What for?
For with a Bluetooth mobile app we can connect, and with a laptop we can connect. If you have an explosion-proof laptop, normally your system may have an explosion-proof laptop.
Did it have Bluetooth like this?
Once upon a time we will see.
Bluetooth like remote?
No, not Bluetooth, through mobile app itself. I will show you with my mobile.
Mobile application as well.
Mobile not allowed inside. Seven good.
Okay. So if I want to open again, open push button, it will open. Okay. If I want to stop push button, it will stop.
Right.
If I want to enter to the menu, just put it in the off mode, enter reset button for 3 seconds, the menu will enter. Menu is very clear. You don't have to. It's now you can
scrolling. Huh?
Yeah, scrolling. You can always use these symbols.
Okay.
Up, down. All the menu will go down and up. Okay.
Enter.
Okay. Now I will show you general display. This will be like the actuator what you have in field. Whenever you go, you see the position of the valve, and you can see the mechanical indication also here. And if you want to see the torque value, operating torque, in this position, if you it is in off mode, if you enter down arrow, it will show you the torque value.
How many times? Only once or?
No, this one is not zero set. I will just show you how it works. If I want to close completely, I will close it completely, and I will create some extra torque to show you how the torque is activating.
Okay.
So now I have already closed. Okay. Now I will engage that. So you can hear that click sound.
Yes.
And I am putting more force. See?
Right.
See, I have put more force. This is a pattern actuator. I have a gear here. This, if you see this gear is pushing my.
The person may be not seeing the screen.
Pushing the spring.
It is very near. Okay, you have to see.
If I put more force, there will be a torque fault coming here, and torque fault at 108. It will not go even if I release. It will not go. You have to put it in local. You have to reset one time. You have to release the torque first, then reset one time. So once it is reset, it is reset. So always make sure you are not crossing the minimum value more than minimum value. You can see this one is 100 to 300. For your actuator is 30 to 60 only. 20 to 60 only. You can keep under 20, 25 if it is reaching that value, or you can go up to 30 if you stop there. 50%, not more than that. If it is 30 Newton meter, keep it there. If you are exerting more force than 30 Newton meter, that means you are giving more force to the gears and it can damage. So you can always refer this value by putting it off, or if it is in remote also, this value can change, this display can change. So this is your standard display. Just press down arrow, the torque will come. The second page is operation command. If any command is there from remote.
This torque is 84 and earlier it was 69. What?
No, that anything below minimum torque, this is an angle calculation. So I will start calculating from I'm closing. Now it's already hot. Okay, if I try to put more, see, this is charging this. So if I put more and more force, so anything below minimum value, you can ignore it, because this will start calculating from the minimum to maximum. So 100 to 300 it will accurately calculate, but below 100 it will be like you can ignore that value.
Okay.
Ni setting 100, it will alarm. Huh?
No, this setting, I will
100 to
show you the
300.
setting there. So if I want to reset also, it will not reset because the torque is activated here. So I have to
release.
release the torque. Now it is released.
Yes, sir.
It is released below the minimum value. Okay. Now in a second I will go one by one page. Active operation command page means any commands coming from the PLC or any commands coming from the local. You see, if I am putting local, see, open command is there. Close command is there. Same thing if I am putting in remote, and if you have any commands coming from PLC,
From SCADA, yeah.
it will show here open command, close command. So you will understand which command is coming in this page. Any warnings, there is no warning here. So any warnings you have, it will show here. Like let's say I have set a torque warning, or I have there is a RTC or like a timer voltage, timer battery is there for the real time clock. So that battery value is less, it will show a warning. It is not for any setting or anything. It's only for the. It is only for the real time clock. I have a real time clock inside. Like it's like a watch.
What type of battery?
So small or watch button battery. Okay. So I'm just giving an example.
Rechargeable.
No, not rechargeable. It will be running for 8 years. It will normally it will not use during the power up time. It will only use when it is powered off.
It's only for real.
Only for
time.
the real time clock.
The one will come
Not
in
for the
the
not for the
configuration,
display
Not
and
for the display only.
Are you going to get any alarm if there is some problem with the battery?
Yeah, we'll get an warning. Not alarm, warning. Battery low warning.
battery low. Okay.
Where it is located?
in
Let us
the
see
one.
afterwards. Huh?
I can show you.
Okay.
Spare for this one part.
No, that is not required. That
Not
is
required.
not at all required. I am telling you, I have never seen, maybe 10 years, 12 years only this will go
Yes,
down.
yes, yes.
Not ready for remote
Remote.
operation.
So some warnings are there for not ready remote. We'll check what is that. So fail safe field bus. This one is Profibus. So I'm not connecting any Profibus connection. IO interface means it is not connected with any IO interface also. Any digital signals are not there. And selector switch not in remote. Remote that warning.
LHD should be ready for remote.
So is there any fault? To go back, you always press C button, okay? Fault, there is no fault. So if I create one fault, I will create one torque fault, okay? See, fault 1.
Yeah.
So you see what is the fault. You can see the
With
LED
every
here.
fault, the screen goes right.
Right.
Any fault.
Any fault. The screen goes
Very,
red.
very easily.
Top close.
And torque close LED will be there. And also, if you go to this menu, you have a fault. Sometimes it is not torque fault. You don't know what is the fault, but screen is red.
It's right, yeah.
You go to under
One fault.
torque fault close. You have a description what is the fault here.
And you cannot operate it anymore?
No, you
Yes,
cannot
till the
operate.
fault is gone. Reset.
You can open. You cannot close.
Can
Because you
open?
can open because it's in the opposite direction. It is
Okay.
close torque.
Okay.
So means you release.
You cannot.
We have to close.
Now it is reset.
One way is to reset by going in the
No. Opposite
yeah,
direction.
opposite. You release
You can
the top.
go to always to
Okay,
the
okay.
opposite direction if it is a torque fault.
Very nice.
So for the top,
At
that
least.
means you release the top.
Percentage will be shown here. So these are the menu display on the first page. I will go to the configuration page. That is again the button for
3
3
seconds.
seconds. The configuration page will come.
Mm-hmm.
The first menu is display. Display you can change the language. You can navigation contrast of the display. No need to change normally. But if sometimes the language is changed, you have to go to this menu. Or if the language is
Any password?
password protected, I will give you the standard password. You can change as per QP requirement. You can change the password.
Mhm.
Okay,
But the standard password?
4 zeros.
4 zeros.
Yeah, 0000. That is the standard password. You can change. You can keep any QP password for all the actuators so that only you can authorize to change the settings. Device ID. You can change the device tag inside also.
Tagging.
Tagging also inside. configuration. That will be useful for you in case of maintenance. Like generally people don't do that. Generally only a metal tag will be there, but you can keep tag inside also.
That's good.
This will be having a serial number, com number, everything available in this menu. You can see
Project
Name
you can
also
put.
is there.
With the project name.
Actuator controls. You can see the com number, serial order number is the order number.
Right.
It will be electronically also saved. So sometimes what happens, nameplate goes. Some cases some damage.
Worn out.
Get it from
Worn
the
out also
computer.
is there.
Here it will
So
be
you
worn
can
out very
see
fast.
in the electronic display also what is the serial number, what is the order number, so that it will be clear for you even if the nameplate is gone.
Even the wire and diagram. Wow.
Okay. Now I will go to the limit setting. This is the one major thing. Sometimes
Yes,
you people have to face the limit setting. This is a part-time actuator. I have a 90-degree operation only. This gear will operate only 90-degree. Okay. So how to set the limit? Normally, when the valve, we will close the valve with the hand wheel completely. Now it is closed. Let us assume the valve is fully closed. Okay. I have to turn one turn back.
Only one turn.
Oh yeah, only one turn or 1.5. It's okay. This is to avoid any motor inertia. See, motor will not stop. If I stop the motor, the turn will not stop immediately. There will be an inertia, a little more run. So I have to consider that turn. That is the one turn for me.
That is for already in full close.
Yeah.
Or full open, something like that.
Yeah, fully closed. Then fully closed. Now it is very hard.
Yeah.
I will turn one turn or maybe a little more than one turn. Now I have to set the limit here.
Yes.
Okay. What I will do, I will go to customer settings and limit switching. I have an option for limit switching and I am
and
setting
pause.
close or open. I am setting close here now.
Yeah.
Our settings are by torque or position.
By position. Normally gold valves are with position.
Position.
Gate valves or globe valves are with normally with the torque. Closing.
Right.
Open always with position.
Okay.
Okay. Close. I am setting close here. Enter one time. So they will ask you the user. Which user? Specialist is the user used for setting all the configuration. So I will set the specialist. Standard password is 0000. You can change the password. 0000.
For ourselves, it will be specialist or
Specialist. Specialist is the standard password for all. For our higher end, it is Auma. We don't use it. We only use it if any upgradation is there. Okay. Now it is showing set and position closed question mark.
Yes.
So do you want? It is asking you
Yes.
whether you want to set this as a position.
enter.
Confirm it one more time, maybe. One turn back. Confirm it. Enter. Now you can see LED is glowing. That is set.
Is it required always one turn back
Yeah, it is
after
required.
closing?
No.
Ours is always being 10 or more than this. What we are facing in that new installation, sir.
No, so that one for the back end.
That is gearbox. It is connected with the gearbox.
Yes.
So they have set the limit as per their valve.
it how many?
No,
How
I
many?
think it is 5 tons.
But now we are facing sometimes 10.
10 or 8
more than.
So
that we have to set it as uniform. He will contact the valve.
We told
vendor.
already they can set all as a general as 5 tons for all actuators. Training.
I understand because also when,
Now,
maybe you give a command to open and
Yeah.
somehow you put a stop, it will not immediately just,
Correct.
so it will take some turns.
Like inertia will be there.
Yeah, it should not
correct.
should not fully close.
Okay. So now close is set.
Okay.
Now I want to set open.
Okay, go ahead.
So I will just open the valve completely with the hand wheel. I will just go back to this position and open the valve completely. Now it is fully open. So I will turn one turn back
Yeah.
and I have to go to open.
Set open.
You can see the scroller
Yeah,
is
set
going
open.
down. Open. Open.
Yes.
Set. That's it. My position is set now.
So two limits. have
Two
been
limits
set.
are set now.
Yeah.
This
You
is
don't
easy.
need to put on save mode. How to save it?
Enter.
No, enter means
Enter.
once the LED comes, it is saved.
Already saved.
Yeah, I will show you the save symbol. It will be like if you go to customer, limit switching, again open, Now it is gone. You can see it is in question mark now.
Yes.
So if I enter, this question mark is gone and it is set to exclamatory.
Okay.
So that means it is saved
Already saved.
and LED is there. So
Oh.
it is saved now. So if
Okay.
you go back, it will be showing 100%. Now this is the limit. Someone might have disturbed the limit. Say, see it is set to 75%. I want to set the limit in this position. Just say customer settings, limit switching, open, specialist checking. No, you want to set this position. Yes.
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 See, now it is showing 100%.
At the wrong
But
area.
still,
Wrong area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can operate it.
Yeah. So, but this is the position set for
Okay.
the electronics. Okay.
But can you open still?
With the hand wheel you can open,
It
but
will
with,
open,
the
yeah, this
with the
one.
motor it will not.
Yeah,
It
it
will
will
only
not.
go up
Okay.
to here.
That's what we want to know because sometimes the setting was disturbed.
Yeah. And then you have to do with the
Manual,
hand wheel
manual.
and set the limit one more time.
Okay.
So the setting limit is very easy. Only open. Go to the open menu, set open, close menu, set close. That's it.
Okay.
Torque value. Now I will go to the torque value. Torque normally it is set from the valve facility, not from the actuator facility. Based on the valve torque, valve people suggest this much torque value, and they keep some torque values. So this value has to come from the valve manufacturer. You always can check back what is the torque setting required.
So that is correct.
That will be an exact torque setting
No,
or a
that will
window?
be that will be a calculated value by them. We have to put in a range. Like let's say if they are giving 50 Newton meter, like let's say here it is giving 110. I can keep 120 or 130. It is okay. It will work without an issue because
You have a range of
yeah,
settings
I
there?
have a range here. Not like some manufacturer they only have a single torque actuators.
Right.
We have from 100 to 300. Let's see if the valve is let's say 150 Newton meter torque. So I have to always keep 1.3 times. So I will keep a torque of 180 Newton meter. I want to set to 180 here. I will trip torque close. I will enter. Now it is set to 100. I will put it is set to minimum value now. I will put enter again password. So if I want to change, I will enter one time. I can change here. So I want to change it to 150. Let's say.
But who will decide this?
This is
Torque
decided by valve manufacturer.
Well,
Ball manufacturer. But the question is, who will set it according to the?
Normally,
That is already
normally
set,
it is
when
set
we-
from the
the
valve
fact-
Do
facility.
we? Did you send these settings to us?
I'll check with
You
because
can,
it's
you can
during
always
fact
check
it's
with
already set.
Topet or EPC
Because
to get the valve torque setting.
yes,
Torque value.
Because
Torque,
torque
settings.
settings for the actuators, because that is normally for I have seen for many projects, this table has to be given to end user.
Yes.
So that future they cannot go back to valve manufacturer each and
that
every
should
time.
be in data.
Yeah, it will vary with
Every-
the valve sizes.
We have only 2 inches, 16 and 24. That is already mailed. We have email communication with the valve and that
They will give you the torque value set. You don't have to keep the same torque value, but it should be in that range.
That range.
Like at least 20% less and 20% more should be fine.
Mhm.
Because actuator is already designed, it will not damage the valve because valve will have a massed value, maximum acceptable stem torque. So if this is 100 or 300, mass value will be around 1000 or 1200, something around 3 or 4 times higher value for the valve. So you will not damage it. If you keep 100% here, like if I keep 300 Newton meter, it will not damage the valve because the mass value always will be very high with the valve. Almost 3 to 4 times will be a higher value than the operating torque.
Okay.
So torque value is here. So I was talking about you were asking when the valve is pressurized and closed. Always get torque fault when it is open. Then you are going back to manually and open it with the hand wheel. Once it is open, then it will be free to operate by.
Yes, most and
Yeah.
not all. This is what our experience mostly.
Yeah.
If bar fully closed,
So now at least
we
you
don't
see
have
also
equalizing
the
line.
reset- The reset is
This is difficult to open by motor
Yeah.
directly.
Yeah.
We have to
You
do
have to crack it.
5%.
We can give a suggestion. It's not always recommended, but there is an option for torque bypass. If I torque bypass valve open, so function, if I function active, then it will not read the torque value for that amount of time. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. I can set the timing also.
We can set.
Yeah. So even if you open, even the
motor.
torque comes, it will try little more.
By motor, yeah.
The motor will try little more. It will try for 3 more seconds. If after 3 seconds also it is the same, it will stop. It will trip. So initial like a torquing that will happen here. That can set here.
How to bypass that?
How safe is that?
How safe means if it is we see 3 seconds it will not normally damage. That's why we are keeping around 3 to 5 seconds is the maximum possible. Maximum possible itself is 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds it's okay.
It will be
always
given
better to
on a
crack
start.
with the hand and
It will
equalize the
try
chamber.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Half 10.
That is our
But we
practical
cannot force. We cannot
solution
force.
now.
Force manually.
Yeah.
If we will force, we need to force. Yes. If
Yeah, it will,
That's a crack.
you can force and you can reach the maximum value also. That is okay. With a hand wheel, you can, if it is reaching and if it is not moving, stop it there. But if it is moving, you can force it until the valve is open. It will normalize and this will happen.
It is stuck, don't force.
No,
but it is moving hard, but we can proceed.
Yeah, mostly not really that we want to make it fully open. We just need a crack.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
crack,
need to-
crack
we need
We
to-
just need a crack.
It is
Then,
called
then it will
BT
balance. It will
is-
balance the
there is a
DP also.
BTO value for each actuator. BTO means break to open torque value. Break to open. That means if the valve is fully closed and if it is pressurized, there will be some torque value required to open this valve. That is break to open. Normally actuators are designed with break to
that.
open, not operating torque. Operating torque may be 30 Newton meter. Break to open will be 100 Newton meter.
Exactly.
Always
This is what-
actuators
this is
are
what we
selected
want.
and sized based on the PTO value.
No, because sometimes when we have this problem, if we open 5% but still gas not equalizing, motor will move. We need to open on 5 or 6%. When we
Stop.
press motor, it will move slowly. If we no pressure difference, I don't know. This is what we need. Because this one with force will do for your equipment. It's possible, no?
Current actuator will treat. The others, when we force, it will treat. It will treat. Then what we do, we just let's say open, we close back. Close means it will again reset. Then we open manual.
I have another safer option. That is a retry option. Retry. There is an option.
Okay.
3 times. I will set the retry 3 times. Let's say.
Okay.
So valve will try 1 time.
Okay.
It is not opening. It will close back automatically. You don't have to do anything. It will close back automatically. It will try to open 1 more time. It will close. If it is not
Hand
happening.
movement is very important.
Second will be how many seconds?
No, it will be same only. It will say same until the torque fault comes. Until it is not a torque bypass. It is not a bypass option.
Okay.
It will try 1 time. If it is torque is coming, it will come back again.
Okay.
It will try 1 more time. Again 3 times it will try.
Right.
Like
So like normal top with the 3 attempt. If fail, 3 attempt, what will happen? If 3 times,
After that, if after 3 it is
Then-
failing, it
then
will give you a fault.
a fault
Then
alarm,
only
yeah.
it will give you a fault.
Okay.
So that option is also available with actuator. You have to configure it. I'm not telling standard
we
options.
have to
You have to
configure.
configure these things. These things are required as per the site requirement. People can
How often
configure this.
we require
make it like a
But
standard.
it's not the standard.
No, it is not standard supply.
Okay, so how
It is available. It's not a price ad. It is available as an option, but you have to
Anywhere
activate.
we are using other.
No, we are dealing with a huge
not
delta
not
P.
at
So
all. Normally
it's
not.
better to trip
we
on
need
the
the
high.
all the
Yeah,
settings.
better give that alarm
Power
and equalize
No, that
manually
is
after
it. People will
reset.
not use it unless
That is safe.
somebody
Yeah,
tries.
that's
Actuator
safe.
settings
From
for
other
all our
area.
actuators.
That we have already mentioned in the valve, sir. 2 minutes and 2 seconds, opening and closing.
For sure, we use
Where did you
In the actuator, when it is mentioned in the RFI, they might have mentioned opening and closing.
all the settings must be submitted, sir?
The RFI, we have the approved RFI. So in the RFI, it is mentioned that.
Okay, sir. That's
Okay, I will. Yeah, that's it for the settings. I will just explain the hand wheel operation now.
wait. I will just switch off.
Worm wheel
Okay.
motor operation. I will just
Okay.
explain how it is working.
Now the people of the hand wheel are gone.
Hand wheel operation.
First, I will show you the motor operation, how it is working. You can see this is the motor. So when the motor is running, you can see the worm shaft. don't stop till it's running. You can see this. This is the pinion gear. This gear is connected to my sensor.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see. Okay. And sensor is inside this one. So you can see from this side. Back side you can see. It is open. Back side is open.
Start from estimator again.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more.
So sensor is there. You can see this is the worm wheel. This is connected to the wall. Okay. So when the drive shaft rotates, the worm wheel rotates, the sensor wheel rotates, and the torque lever. I was talking about the torque lever, mechanical torque lever. You can see this is the torque lever.
Yeah, from this spring you told.
Yeah.
And this compression.
Yeah. So you see, this is this torque lever is fixed here in this part. So whenever I
don't know.
Whenever I am opening, whenever I am giving any torque,
You can see that.
this will move either this side or this side according to the
Spring.
spring
Yes.
force we are
Yeah.
giving.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
I have given the angle is calculated inside the sensor. This torque lever is going inside and it will calculate the angle. So that's how it is.
It will go to overtorque after that. And then
That means this is a mechanical torque. I am measuring a mechanical torque, not the current.
right.
I will tell you what is the difference. Sometimes motor wire got damaged. You will have a high current.
Yes.
This will interrupt as
Calculation.
like a torque fault in your system. It's a
Yes.
wrong fault for you.
Right.
It's not the actual mechanical torque. So actual mechanical torque is always good.
No, that is good system.
Yeah. So it is physically measuring the actual torque and they're giving you the value. That's why we have a torque value.
How we find that it is an electrical fault?
No, not for me. I'm talking about other manufacturers. They don't have this feature.
Hello. Alright. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
That's why I can calculate the torque value also.
Where?
Because of this mechanical arrangement. With the angle, we can measure the torque value.
Yes.
I'm presently having some training. I'll be possibly after 1 hour.
We electrically open and close.
Yes, sir.
This automatically gets unlocked.
Yes. Yes.
No
Where
worries.
is that mechanism?
I
Where you
cannot
get?
show you because
Only
Yeah.
which place is this?
Yeah, that's-
Only here?
No,
After
I
1
will
hour,
explain
maybe.
you the hand wheel operation.
Yeah.
The station S.
You can see this is the motor.
Yeah.
When hand wheel is engaged, I have to disengage the motor, right?
You're right.
You see now. There is
I
a
don't know,
spring latching
sir,
system here.
Just
I am
tell them
putting,
after 1 hour they can contact me because of
I am
the
disengaging the motor
training.
and the retaining spring will
Thank you.
hold that motor outside. So my motor is hold outside now.
It's out.
So if I am
Physically,
operating,
physically,
motor is
yeah,
not rotating.
yeah.
No, motor is not rotating.
So it's not here, it's there, huh?
No,
Yeah.
latching
Yes,
is
yeah,
outside.
yeah,
No,
latching is
same
here.
time, my planetary gear is here. It will engage. This will engage inside. That you cannot see because if I cannot open because
Can you repeat this one?
The latching
Can you
system
repeat
is
for Mr. Lito? It was now in motor. So he will disengage.
I want to focus that.
yeah, here it will be here.
Spring.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I am operating without engaging, you see there is nothing. So when I am engaging the motor,
Let's see. There.
Yes, yes.
so this retaining spring will retain the push the motor
Push the
apart.
motor.
So
Disconnect.
there will be no more motor rotation. Now it is engaged with the manual. Now it is engaged with the
Okay, in
manual.
this position only we go for electrical operation, huh?
In this position, I will keep like this.
Without
so
this,
that
without latching.
Yeah, when you touch the motor, automatically.
it will automatically go. Now you see there is no engagement. It is not rotating because it is already disengaged. Whenever it is engaging, I have a click sound because of the
Opposite.
see that sound. And
The sound is audible, huh?
yeah, it will be
field
audible.
also.
Field also it will be audible.
So,
And it will be, you will feel the force. You will feel the force, not like
Yeah, I'm having some training.
free movement. You
Training
will be
is in
very free.
progress. I'll call you back.
It's like industry. I am getting
So no need to unlatch and latch.
one
Once
time
Only
latch means it is
latching
locked.
means you are connecting.
Automatically
disconnecting.
disengage when the motor is operating.
the real way it will be at the side.
Yeah, see, this is the rear.
This are
Yeah. For the bigger size high wheels.
it will be like that only there.
Which one? This one?
This
No, no,
quarter
this will
final.
be inside. I just removed it for some reason. It will be inside. There is one more ring, and inside there is one more groove. This will go inside. I
This
removed
will not be visible here.
So
it
only
will
this
be
step.
here only. Yeah.
Only this step.
It will be visible or not?
Visible here.
Okay. Now then, do we have any provision
Cover.
to cover?
Okay, wait.
It's almost 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, just go ahead.
okay.
That's okay.
Dout 1 is fault as default. For you also it is fault. But Dout 2 as a default it is closed. Okay, but your configuration is open. So we can change this one. Just enter again password it will ask, and end position open. It was set to end position open here. Okay, now Dout 3. Dout 3 is end position open set now. I will put it in end position closed. End position closed. Dout 4 selector switch remote. Here it is selector switch local. So I have to select selector switch local. And Dout 5 is selector. Now here it is selected torque fault, but we have to select selector switch remote. So we have to go up many values in user.
That will go to SCADA or
Yeah, running remote, not running remote. Selector switch remote. No selection, and the selection is done. So you have to do this setting for your configuration. If when you are changing the display board, this is the only setting what you have changed from the default.
That
From the default, it is the change what it is.
that board is faulty.
Yeah.
We can take that one.
Boards are separate. This is the interface board. Here it is Modbus. So hard board. It is not hard board. This is the interface board. This actually one my logic board. Relay board is back side, and behind that one there is a power supply board and a switch gear. Switch gear will be here.
We need to remove with this.
I don't want to remove now. You can remove.
Okay.
You can remove this one. This will be like plug out.
Okay.
in Rotor they call it electronic assembly.
Yeah, but they have two major boards, right?
Yes, yes.
So if one fails, you have to change the complete board.
Complete.
And that is almost cost of one actuator. One controls, I know, like because if you put the SD card, you can save the configuration to SD card.
If you have the complete.
Even if the display is damaged.
Even no, display is electronically damaged, you cannot do that.
How do we get that configuration
No,
then?
we have the configuration in our server. That is the thing. If you have a complete failed display,
You will provide that.
I can give you the configuration.
Okay.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.